Good morning. So, what I'm about to tell you might blow your mind. Maybe it won't. Maybe you're like, obviously. But to me, when I first put this together or heard someone talk about this, I was like, what? Oh my God. How? It makes so much sense, but it's not something we think about usually. And once you do, it forever changes the way that you live your life. And that is that all of the little decisions that we make in our day to day life all add up to being our life. So every decision you make is like a little path that you choose. Like, okay, some of the paths are really tiny little detours. Sometimes it's a big fork in the road, but every single decision adds up to being your life. So that's why it's so important to know what's driving your decision making. One of the biggest influences in our decision making is our value system. So that is great if you are living in alignment with your values, then you know every decision you're making that's building your life is aligned with what you want because you've done the work to look at your core values and see that you're living aligned to them. But most of us have not done that work. And so that means we're living by values that might not be our own, which means our life could add up to a life that we don't even want to live. That's why taking the time to get to know what your values are and aligning your life to them, meaning like making your decisions around your values, is so important. And if you're like, wait, if I'm not living by my values, whose values am I living by? So, since we're kids, every like authority figure, your society, culture, schools, any sports groups you were in, all of these systems had values that they placed onto you, which you've then adopted to your life because they seemed like they were the norm. But the problem is that sometimes those values aren't what you actually value in your core. And that's why you feel like sometimes we get this feeling of discontentment or unfulfillment because we're living a life and making our decisions in our lives based upon a value system that doesn't feel true to us. So it's really important to do the work to get to know what you value in life. And when I say values, I just mean what's important to you. Is it family? And what does that mean to you? Is it adventure? And what does that mean to you? Is it health? Is it, what are the main buckets that you care about in this lifetime for yourself? So once you know those and you can align your decision making to those, you know that your life is going to unfold in a way that feels true to you because all of these decisions add up to being your life. And that is incredible.